What's up everybody and welcome back to another video. This week I'm gonna present another different video. I did the unboxing for Bakugan Geoforce Dragonoid and the video was so freaking long in comparison to all my other videos. This time it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit shorter, hopefully, because I already unpacked the entire thing and I'm gonna show it to you in a few minutes. But first let's start with the packaging, of course. Since I just talked about Geoforce Dragonoid, of course I have to present its enemy and rival from Bakugan Geogan Rising, aka Ultimate Viloch. Yeah, I bought that at my works. My work. I work at Toys R Us, Canada, on the Descaries Boulevard in Jean Talon. So yeah, this is the infamous Ultimate Viloch. So as you can see, this is the front of the package. You have Viloch that's here and all these Jogan partner on the side. Well, partner. According to many lore, is not technically his partner, it's a Force alliance, but yeah, you get it. So here we have the front of the box. On the side, of course, you have the little writing that said combine the ultimate Viloch. And on the back, of course, you have the entire shot of the product, the final form when all Bakugan and Jogan are formed together. Of course, you have Introsect, Badrill, Ghost Beast, Swarmer, and Frog, and Skyhorse, and of course, Viloch. All of the Bakugan, all of the Jogan and the Bakugan, of course, are all in the Aurelus faction. I think it's a pretty nice fact that they are all in Aurelus, since technically, according to the lore, Viloch Force is power on these Jogan to force the fusion together. So technically, for them to be just Aurelus all the way, instead of like with Dragonoid Geoforge, they're all own element but Geoforge, so they have the red color scheme. I'm pretty happy with the fact that each Bakugan and Jogan has their own not scheme, but technique or ways. You pick. Anyways, so that's that for the box. And of course, right now I built the entire thing together because I was taking pictures to put on my Facebook. So here is Viloch fully formed. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to put it correctly, but Introsect doesn't want to hold. There we go. So we have Introsect right here, Ghost Beast right here, Skyhorse, Badrill is the middle here. You have Frog, of course, Viloch. So each of them are there. I'm gonna try to either, during this video, trying to make it as short as I can, showing you all the cards that come with it. Of course, we have the two Bakucore that comes with it, aka the blue shield, magic shield, and the double helix. The magic shield gives 650 battle points, and as for the helix, remove 200 points of battle from the opponent, but from the Bakugan, but add 5 damage. So if you play with the TCG game, it's a pretty good card, pretty good trap core. The obligatory Bakugan gate card with Ultimate Viloch form on it. You have all the power up here, minus 300, 600, 300, 500, 0, and of course 400 for Pyrus. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. I must admit, between this one and the card for, and the card for Geoforce Dragonoid, I must admit, I very like the fact that both gift card has the entire artwork of the Bakugan on them. It's very awesome. Look at that. It's beautiful. So that's for that one. Okay, so we're gonna go through with the cards. Then afterward, I'm gonna show you each of them separately. So here is Viloch. I know it's a 300 power base, but 7 damage, pretty damn good. Not very good for his power source, but put together with his Geogan forced ally, it's a pretty powerful unit. So let's go. Sorry for my arm. Let's go all the way down. So let's start with the lowest battle point Geogan. So let's go with Swarmer first. In Orlus, its battle point is 1100. He has 4 damage, costs 2 energy to be able to be summoned on the field. If he's summoned on a green fist, he gains plus 3 damage. On a red normal shield, plus 300 the battle point. And a victory with team. When you victory, you can have a team battle. So you add all your team. I learned a little bit more about the little symbol for what they mean. I don't play with the TCG, but it's always good to know. So that's for a Swarmer. The secondary lowest one is Skyhorse. Here goes Skyhorse, sorry. 1 energy, 2 damage, 1200 battle point, of course. And when you summon it, you can re-roll a Bakugan. So that's a good card. I must admit, a re-roll is always good. To be fully honest with my own self. I played once didn't play just once. I played a few times with the TCG, but it's not my style. Let's be honest, not my style. So then we have M-Frog with 1400 battle points, 6 damage, 4 energy to summon. If it lands on a red fist, a fire fist, plus 500 battle point. I'm not exactly sure what is the S means with the green fist, but like I said, I don't have all the knowledge. I just know a few of them, to be honest with you. The fourth one is Bedrill. So Bedrill, 4 energy to summon, 3 damage, 1700 battle point. If you land on a magic shield, 500 point. And if you land on a red shield, a normal shield, I think it's double damage or something like that. It's 2 fireball right there. Like I said, I'm not even sure what it means. But like I said, I don't play the TCG. I will say it probably a lot of time. But anyways. Then we have Ghost Beast. I must admit, this Jogan is amazing. Orlus or Darkus, it's just amazing. His technique when he's summoned on the field in the show is just... It's a bit like cheating, but it's a pretty good technique. So here we go. 5 energy to summon, 7 damage, 1800 power point, and if you land on double helix, you gain plus 600 battle point and minus 3 damage. So he gains power but lose damage. That's a bummer. But you just have to not let him land on a helix and you're all good. But if he lands on this helix, like okay, I'm gonna lose 200, but I gain 600, so I gain an extra 400 points. Plus I lose 3 damage, so it goes from 7 to 4. But with this, you gain an extra 5 damage to do to your opponent, so a total of 9 damage. Not bad. Yeah, quick math. And finally, Skyhorse. Skyhorse is one of the strongest one, 2200 with 15 damage, but costs 7 energy to be able to be summoned. It's a big deal. Of course, if you have followed some of the other video I made, I decided to try to create another type of game to play with Bakugan. Not sure if it will stick, but we never know. So let's go. I'm gonna try, like I said, to take each and every one of them and show them to you separately away from Viloch and its evil grip. Here we go. So let's start with Intersect. I must admit, I like the design of Intersect. He is amazing. They were Bakugan Trap in New Vestroya, if you guys remember that. There was one I never had the chance to get. It was the Dragonfly. That was the partner of Percival. I never had the chance to get it, and I finally have a Dragonfly. Because it does look like a Dragonfly. Then, of course, we have... We have Viloch here. I must admit, I like the idea of design that the two heads here are like the arm or side arm of the Bakugan. Of course, the ultra mode, the ultra version of this only available in the darkest for now, I think, according to the backlog on the app. I must admit, he does look better than the core version that comes with this one, but I must admit, pretty damn cool Bakugan. I love the way it closes, so we close the 3 heads on top, and then you just close from the back to the front. And I love the fact that they had a different color scheme as well with it, like the dark side here for the head, the necks of the head. So that's pretty cool. Then we have, sorry, I'm just gonna take them all apart to close them afterwards. There we go. So let's start with Sky Horse. I'm gonna shut down the peg, put the tail back in. I'm gonna activate it. There we go. Sorry. I'll be with you in a short minute. Okay. So here is Sky Horse. I must admit, I love the design of Sky Horse. It looks like a hippocampus. I'm not sure if I said the word correctly. In French, it's hippocampe. It looks like that, but with wings. Very awesome, with a sparking tail as well. I love the fact that the trump is almost like see-through. It's a clearance plastic. I love the fact that the Orlus Bakugan has black paint on them. It had a certain certain je ne sais quoi. I'm not even sure with that one. So yeah, that's Sky Horse. Like I said, I love the shape as well. It looks like almost a talisman from Jackie Chan News Adventure. If you go to my YouTube channel, you see what I mean. YouTube video, you see what I mean. So that's that. For Ghost Beast, he's not very difficult to put as a leg. You just have to take this little part here and you put it down like that. Boom, becomes a leg. So yeah, I really love Ghost Beast and his shadow allies that he creates on the battlefield. I must admit, awesome. A bull, Taurus to be more precise, my astrological sign. And I like the kind of web that's right there, like, oh, I'm a ghost beast, I will put you in the web of lies. It's just amazing, it's so beautiful. I like the form as well, the cylinder kind of shape that it has. It's very beautiful. Of course, we have Swarmer next. Yep. There we go. Here comes Swarmer. I must admit, a giant bug like this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Love the design as well. The form that it has as a Geogun when it's closed. I must admit, Bakugan traps and Geoguns are two of my favorite type of, not battle gear, but allies that you can have in the different kind of game that were played in the different era. I must admit that I'm happy that technically Geogun are the representation of Bakugan trap, but can only be summoned once. Kind of a bummer. So once per battle, of course. Not just once and then you never see it again or something like that. That would be so damn bad. Here's M-Frog. It doesn't look like much as a Geogun just like that, but when you look at this card, he looks like he means business. Like this becomes this, I would be scared as fudge. Because let's be honest here, you see a frog like this, you better run. Run for your life and never turn back. So there we go. I like the shape as well. I like all the shape of the different Geogons and all that. I very appreciate the fact that it's almost like I said, it's like the Bakugan trap. They were not perfectly round, they were different shapes and came in different attribute as well. But I think I really like the fact that the Geogun has the same kind of idea behind of the different kind of shape and form, of course. Whoa. Sorry. I will be right back. Okay, I'm here. And of course, the last but not the least, the drill. The huge monkey. Because it is a monkey, technically. When you look at its card, he looks like a monkey. A monkey with huge muscle. So here's the monkey. You can see the kind of baboon face right here. But he has almost the shape and size of a gorilla. So yeah, Badrill. A very big gorilla mixed with the baboon. So yeah. And of course when he's closed, and I also like the shape. It's not a perfect shape, but it's just the shape that we need and love. Kind of a circle. It's very, very pretty. And now, of course, I cannot just put them out without putting their counterparts for Geoforce Dragonite. It just doesn't make sense. So, of course, we have Badrill. And we have Stingzer right here, the pyramid. Very beautiful. We have Arachnia. Very cool hexagonal. And we have Frog, the pentagonal. Amazing! We have Talon, the rectangle. One of the rectangle. No, the only rectangle, sorry. And we have Intersect, the other rectangle. Geometry! We have the cylinder, Montrapode, and the other cylinder, Ghost Beast. Really, I love both of them, but my favorite for the darkest is, of course, this one, Ghost Beast. It's a bull. I love it. Then we have one of the square that goes with the long hexagonal. Yeah, it has 6 sides. Hexagonal, but cylindric hexagonal with the Arcleon, who is a cube. You know the cube? What's a cube? And of course, last but not least, Talon King, the Orders of the Geoforge, is a cube. And Skyhorse, the hexagonal talisman. The octagonal talisman. Very pretty. If I have to compare both of the sets, I must admit my favorite one probably is, because of the shape of the Geogon, is Viloch set. Because I really enjoy this, not the size, but the shapes of all the Geogon. They're very cool. And I love the fact that he's on all 4 legs. Like, I get the Dragonoid is a dragon that could be on both, not on just 2 legs and all that. But I really like and appreciate the fact that, like in New Vestroia, you had the ultimate Dragonoid who has an armor put on his body and is a 2 feet Dragonoid. And then you have his counterpart, I think was Ultimate Helios or something like that. Yeah, Ultimate Helios, I think, was the Bakugan, who was actually the Helios Cyber with all the 6 Bakugan trap, cybernetic Bakugan trap put together, who was transformed into a 4-legged dragon. I must admit, that was pretty cool. Like I said, same kind of scheme here as well. So, of course, finally, we have to go with the Bakugan, the die metal cast Dragonoid, and the full-on plastic. We could at least put a little bit of metal on it just to go with the idea of Dragonite being with metal. Anywho, so that was the reveal of Ultimate Viloch here on my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, sorry for some of the babbling I said. I did mix up my words a few times, I feel like. And of course, I probably messed up a lot of words, and you're probably gonna have many questions or many not question, but just yeah, just questions, I guess, or comment, there we go, about the fact that I missed some info for you guys. Well, I'm gonna try to do better in the next ones and try to buy the arm that I wanted to buy to hold my iPad the right way. So, I said it was supposed to be a shorter video, it wasn't. I arrived to the 20s. So, yeah, anyways, in big fact, this is the reveal of my ultimate Viloch. Like I said, I enjoy the fact that he take position of all of these Geogons, so they are all in the element of Viloch. Unlike in Geoforce Dragonoid, where they all have their own element, like for example, Arachnia is Eos, and if you go with Introsect, is only Orlus, as is supposed to be, I think, not the Aquos. I'm not sure which one is supposed to be, I don't remember. But anyways, they're not the original element that we saw them, they're just element of Viloch, since it's an extension of him as his slave. So yeah. On that, I'll see you next time. I'm very sorry for the way I did this video. It's very late, so I'm probably tired. I'm probably gonna shut it down, then do it again, I'm not sure. Anyways, if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, I'm gonna try to do best next time. Anyways, until then, see you next time. Bye, guys.